sisters, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be coming back with another one. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, sis. Now you know I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. So, you know, by the looks of the title, what we're going to be talking about, we all can relate to this. Okay, sis, at the end of the day, if you want to let go of the hurt from a past relationship, this is what it boils down to, sis. Just ask yourself some simple questions in revolving to you understanding and realizing that you did all that you could do. I mean, sometimes you just have to accept the fact that you tried your best. You did everything that you could do to try to make it work. And at the end of the day, you wouldn't be so hurt if things were going your way, right? You wouldn't be so disappointed if things turned out in your favor as far as your ex goes, right, sis? So you have to just, trust and believe that you gave it your all, and there's nothing else you could have did before you gave up on the situation, sis. Living with pain from past relationships is very unhealthy, okay? It can leave you feeling unbalanced as far as your energy cycle. Now, upon studying the seven chakras, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. The seven chakras is very important to keeping your body balanced, your mental, your spiritual, your emotional, your inner well-being, everything. Okay, your seven chakras have to be balanced at all times, and we have to take the extra steps to try and keep ourselves balanced as far as our energy goes. So, sis, if you're dwelling on past pains from a hard breakup or a relationship that left you traumatized and burdened, or just feeling broken beyond repair, sis, I'm here to tell you that hoarding that pain inside could definitely lead you in an unhealthy, unbalanced, lost feeling where it's just like you can't get it together, okay? You're gonna feel hopeless, and we don't need that. It's a new year. You need to be excited for your new year. You need to be hopeful that your Mr. Right is waiting on you. You need to be hopeful that you will achieve your happiness, your fairy tale one day. And at the end of the day, like I said before, you wouldn't be so hurt and devastated if things went your way. And honestly, maybe it just wasn't meant to be, sis. Maybe he just wasn't the one, sis, because they tell you when you meet the right one, you'll know. You'll get that gut feeling inside, okay? Everything will go smoothly between you and that individual, okay, sis? Like, there will be no bumps in the road before you get to your paradise. Like, no. When it's meant to be, it's smooth sailing, sis. So, maybe it just wasn't meant to be. But, of course, everything in life is a learning lesson, okay? So, take the time to analyze what you could have did better, what you could have did differently, and how you could have reacted to certain situations, because I mean, none of us are perfect, right? And you don't want to bring your old past pains and baggage to your new situation, right, sis? So now's the time to analyze those things. Ask yourself, what could I have done better? Could I have been more compromising? Could I have done things differently? And apply it to your new situation, because I promise you, sis, your knight in shining armor is gonna come in He's coming in, sis. He's looking for you. He's waiting for you. He's just waiting. He's waiting for the moment to come in. And he can't come in if you're dwelling on your pain and your devastation and you're being heartbroken, and he's just like, ugh, that energy is so ill. Okay, he's watching you from afar. Okay, and he's so turned off by that energy. And this is where I reiterate to you how significant it is for us to keep our energies balanced at all times, because you never know what kind of vibe you're giving off into the environment. And I'm one of the believers that the earth reciprocates what kind of energy you put into it. So if you wake up every day upset, angry, that's what kind of vibe you're gonna get back from your surroundings, from your environment. You know what I mean? If you wake up cheerful every day and thinking positivity and thinking, of productivity and finding ways to apply yourself within the environment that surrounds you, then it's almost like you're manifesting prosperity and peace and happiness. You know what I mean? So your energy has a lot to do with you learning to grow, okay? Learning to accept things as it is, but the most important part is for you to be able to analyze your feelings, because this is what's going to allow you to heal, to get over your pain, and to let it go, sis. Just let it go, honey. You are sad for a reason. You are hurt for a reason. You are broken for a reason. And let me tell you something, all right? Any man that can watch those tears roll down your face, any man that can put you through the same crap over and over and over and over again, okay? Any man that could watch you slowly but surely deteriorate, okay, never meant you well and could never say that he loved you. I promise you, love is not supposed to hurt, sis. Love is not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to tear you down. Love is supposed to encourage you, uplift you, have you feeling like superwoman, okay? So at the end of the day, sis, I humbly beg you, let it go. Rebalance your energy. Don't put that sulking, depressed energy out there. Just analyze your feelings, apply it to your future, and hope for the best. And trust that you will do better next time around in a new relationship. You will get better outcome in a new relationship because you learned from your past. Okay, sis? That's all what it boils down to. Live, learn, love. Right, sis? That's all it boils down to. Trust me, I will never lead you astray. We have to learn from these men, okay? We gotta learn from the pain and the embarrassment and the betrayal. We gotta learn, sis, because that's the only way that we'll be able to do better. That's the only way. I mean, yes, it hurts, but like I said before, you wouldn't be so hurt and devastated if you got what you wanted. If things went the way that you wanted it to go. And maybe it's maybe that person wasn't equipped with what it takes to give you what you need in order to be happy. Maybe they just didn't understand how to give you the happiness you were asking for because they're not happy themselves. And that goes back to energy, sis. Energy. Some of us meet some broken men. Hurt people hurt people. Okay, sis? Hurt people hurt people. And we take up these men and we view them as a possible men of our dreams, okay? And some of them need a little bit of work. And us women, we're strong, okay? We like a challenge, okay? So at the end of the day, we're like, all right, I choose you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna stand by you no matter what, okay? I'm gonna make you better. I'm gonna teach you how to love and all these these things when no, we don't need a project. We need him to come in ready and willing because that's how we come in as women. We always come in ready and willing to hold it down, to love them no matter what. You know what I'm saying? We always come ready and prepared and equipped to do what it takes, okay? So at the end of the day, they need to be ready to, sis, don't take up no more projects, okay? This is a new year. We not doing that. These men better come ready and prepared to love us right. Right, sis? No more hurt and pain because let me tell you, that's where the hurt comes from. It comes from the disappointment. The disappointment that he leaves within you when you realize that you got your hopes up with this man for no reason at all. When you realize that this man gave you all this hope of what could have been between you and him, just for your time to be wasted, that's where the hurt comes from. That's where the pain and the devastation and the depression and the whole nine comes from, sis, because he amped you up to think that there could be a future of, the picket white fence. And it's just like, sometimes we just have to accept reality for what it is. If you meet a man in certain conditions, just accept him for who he is. Don't believe that things will get better. Don't convince yourself that he could change and be your ideal Superman that you have in your head. No, sis, no. Okay? So don't set yourself up for failure. Don't set yourself up for the hurt and the pain no more. Let it go. Accept these men for who they are, flaws and all, okay? But at the end of the day, if you want your true love, if you want your happiness, if you want your soulmate, you need to let that pain go from your past relationships, okay? Understand what you need to apply to your future relationships in order to get a better outcome the next time around, okay? Because we are not perfect. Sometimes we do make things go wrong because we're strong-minded women, okay? We know that we can have what we want and we know what it takes to get what we want, and we won't take no for an answer. And sometimes that it's like pushing them to the edge, okay? Yes, sometimes we push them to the edge. Sometimes they get scared because all the love that we come with, they're not used to it. They don't know how to reciprocate it. They don't know how to receive it. And they don't know how to give it back because maybe you're the first woman they ever met to love them in that type of manner. To just want to stand by them and be their rock and uplift them and, be their Bonnie and Clyde. Like, maybe they never had that. Maybe they don't know how to receive it. But, sis, it's okay. Because if he was the one to be your Clyde, okay, he would be right there with you, going through it with you, trying to fix things, try to work it out, and he's just finding every excuse not to. So let it go. Let go of the hurt. I know you're devastated, sis. I know you really wanted it to work. I know you thought you were just this close to happiness, but sometimes things happen for a reason, okay? There is better out there waiting on you, and all you have to do, I promise you, all you have to do is apply your pain that you're feeling now to your future. Analyze it, understand it, ask yourself, why do I feel so hurt? What caused me to feel so devastated? What allowed this relationship to fail? What could have been different? Ask yourself those things and recenter, rebalance your energy, okay? Don't wake up every day with a depressed mindset. Try to talk yourself out of it. Try to surround yourself with people that make you happy and content and comfortable, and just go from there. Work with positivity. Because positivity brings good energy. Good energy brings manifestation. Manifestation brings prosperity, peace, happiness. Boom, you got it just right. It's that simple. So, sis, take my advice, okay? If you haven't already, go check out my ebook on Amazon. It's free for Kindle members. It's called A Walk from Violence, okay? It's about toxic relationships, finding the courage to walk away, and understanding the character traits of those toxic people, whether it be a boyfriend, sister, friend, mother, father, okay? At the end of the day, I chose that title because A Walk from Violence. Violence not typically physical, but mental, spiritual, and emotional as well. Any type of harm to a woman's well being. That's why I chose the word violence. So I heard so far that it's a good read and I'm getting a lot of compliments. I want you to go check it out, please. My subscribers, go check out my ebook on Amazon. It's called A Walk from Violence, okay? And check out my new relationship consulting agency. Yes, I am a relationship coach, a wellness relationship coach, okay? And I've been working behind the scenes with a lot of people, married couples, singles, the whole nine. I've been coaching, and so far it's going great. Thank you guys for supporting me. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, hit that subscribe button. And follow me on IG at sweetie.theguru. Okay? Everything is in the link below. Everything is in the link below. Guys, connect with me, follow me, support me. I love you guys. Peace.